Hello guys, now I will show you how to upload videos to YouTube automatically using C# and YouTube Data API version 3. Even though this video will mainly focus on uploading videos, you will be able to apply this information to use any other functions available in YouTube API. But first I'd like to say a couple of words about how this video is organized. Since it will use several web resources, I created a special document that has all the links in it. And the link to the document itself I leave in the description of this video. And so the first link will take us to the YouTube Data API. As you can see on the main page, with the help of the YouTube Data API, you can add a variety of features to your application. You can use the API to upload videos, manage playlists and subscriptions, update channel settings and more. Other than that, you can also use the API to search for videos matching specific search terms, topics, locations, publication dates, and much more. The API also supports searches for playlists and channels. The first page also has links to code samples for .NET, Java, JavaScript, and other languages. In this video, you will learn how to use the YouTube Data API in a .NET application. For your convenience, I have added a link to the code samples to the document. Here it is. Before we upload the videos to YouTube, we'll have to register your application in the Google Developers Console. We have to do this because the work of the API is impossible without authorization. That's only possible with a secret file containing data about your app. However, I'd like to tell you about quotas first, since the YouTube's Data API uses them to limit the amount of requests you can make in one day. Base amount that YouTube gives us is 10,000 units. On average, one request uses about 500 units. To upload at least one video, we'll need about 1,500 quota units. Since we'll need to do 3 requests: authorization, upload the video itself and its thumbnail. That makes about 6 videos per day. But the good news is that you can request a quota increase whenever you'd like if you will need it to. To do this, open the document and find the following link. On the web page which opens, provide all required information and quota will be raised. So let's register our app in Google Developers Console. For that, we'll have to follow the link in the documentation. Let's go to the link and begin the setup. In the document, just press Google Developers Console link. After we go to the Google Cloud Platform website for the first time, we could be shown a greeting screen where we'll have to agree to the terms of service and also specify our country. As for getting used to your email, that's up to you. In my case, the country was picked automatically, so I just clicked Agree and Continue. Now let's press the Create Project button in the upper right corner. We have to input the project's name in the next menu. I called my project YouTube Mass Uploader, but you can use any name you'd like to use. Sometimes it's also necessary to select your organization. Press the Create button. Project creation could take some time, so we will have to wait. Project is created, and now we have a dashboard of our project named YouTube Mass Uploader. Let's hook it with the APIs and services. For that, we press the according button at the top of the window. In the API library, we have a huge list of services you can add to your application. But here we're only interested in YouTube Data API version 3, which you can find by scrolling manually or inputting the name in the search box. I have chosen to search, and as you can see, we only have one option in the gallery now. Let's click on it. On the detailed info about the API page, we need to click on the Enable button. After we enable the API, we get to a detailed page of this API. where we have the Create Credentials button that we need to press. In the credentials creation window, we are offered to choose the API we're going to use. In our case, that's the YouTube Data API version 3. Next, we're offered to choose a data type that we'll need to access to. We choose User Data and press the Next button. Next, we need to set the name of the app that will get the access to user data. I will input YouTube Mass Uploader again. Next, input your email. Regarding logo, you can make your own or upload the logo of the YouTube Mass Uploader. The link to the logo is available in the document. After that, input the developer's email and you can press the Save and Continue button. Now we need to add a scope. To do that, press the Add or Remove Scopes button. On the page with the scopes list, we only need to choose one, YouTube Upload. Here it is. Choose it and press Update button. Let's make sure our scope was added. We can see it in the Your Sensitive Scopes section. Here it is. Now let's press Save and Continue button. Next, we need to choose the type of client that will upload the videos. In our case, it's desktop app. Now, let's choose its name. By the good old tradition, I put YouTube Mass Uploader and press the Create button. Done! Now your credentials are created and we can download them. Make sure to do that, since you won't be able to upload videos without them. Download the file and put it in the convenient folder. For this video, I'll put the file into Documents folder. Also, for convenience, I will rename it to Secret.json. Please don't share this file with third parties for the safety of your channel. But before starting using your app, you have to put it in test mode. To do that, please go to OAuth's Consent Screen tab and click on the Make External button. In some cases, there should be another button with different text, but whatever the button is, you have to put your app to test mode. Please add a test account which you will use to upload videos. To do that, press the Add Users button. After entering your email, press Save button. As you can see, the test account is added. Well done! Now your app is created and registered, and you have all the required credentials to make it work. Let's get to the next step. And now, let's upload a video to YouTube using the YouTube Mass Uploader Console Application, which I've created by myself. But first, we'll need to install .NET 6, a link to which you can find in the document. Here's the link. After we go to the website, choose the environment which will work best for your operational system. Here is the environments for Windows, macOS and Linux. Personally, I recommend to download and install the 64-bit environment with setup program or installer. After you're done with the installation, you can begin to upload the videos. For programmers who already installed .NET SDK, installation of additional runtime libraries is not required. Next, download the console app and unpack it to suitable directory. A link to the console app you can find in the document. Here is a link. And now I want to say a few words about console application itself. As you can see, it consists of many files, but there are two files which are super important. First one is the YMU Console DLL, which is used to upload a video. And the second one is Upload Configuration XML, which contains all required information for uploading. Before we launch our console application, we'll need to set up a configuration file. In the folder with the console app, you can find configuration file that you can use as a template. Let's look at it more closely. First, we'll have to input the name of your app that you registered in Google Cloud. In my case, it will be YouTube Mass Uploader. Next, you need to set up a path to the secret JSON, which you should have downloaded and saved to a convenient folder. As far as you remember, I put it to Documents folder. Next, input a full path to the video file you want to upload. Set the privacy of the video and its category. In the YouTube Mass Uploader documentation, you can find options for values for these fields. Here are the options for category fields, and here are the options for privacy. As you can see, you can use public, unlisted or private. Next, we need to input the channel's ID, to which we want to upload the video. To find your channel ID, you have to open your YouTube channel. To show you how to get channel's ID, I will open some random channel. And here in the URL string, you can see the channel ID. Now you need to copy-paste it to configuration file. I already put some channel ID here. Next, fill in the title and description. After that, you can input the path to the thumbnail. In the next field, you can specify tags separated by commas. And now you will understand why YouTube Mass Uploader has the word mass in it. If you want to upload several videos, just copy the XML tag video and fill it again. So you can upload as much videos as you want at once to the channels you want. I also want to tell you about some restrictions that you should know about. Otherwise, your video might not be uploaded. The title field should be over 100 symbols, including spaces. The description field shouldn't go over 5,000 symbols, including spaces. The tags field shouldn't go over 500 symbols, including spaces, but not including commas. The thumbnail image shouldn't be bigger than 2 megabytes. Now you know about the restrictions, and we can start to upload the video. Open the terminal window on Mac OS or command line tool on Windows. Input the next command, .NET. Then input the path to the YMU Console DLL file. Here it is. And next, input the path to configuration file. In my case, it's located in the same folder. So now everything is ready, and you just have to press enter. On your first launch, your browser window will open and YouTube will ask for authorization. That's normal, since authorization protocol allows is being used, and your account should allow your app to upload your videos. After granting access, please check your channel. The video will appear there after uploading. Congratulations on the first uploaded video using YouTube Mass Uploader app. And now let's go straight to the code. If you are a C# programmer and want to upload videos using your own app or service, now you can do that with ease. For that purpose, you can simply add a NuGet package called YouTube Mass Uploader to your project. The link to NuGet package is also available in document. This NuGet package has dependency to other NuGet package, Google APIs, YouTube version 3. So please check that it's also added to your project. Now I'll tell you how you can upload a video directly from code. For that I have prepared a special example. And now I'll tell you how it works in more details. First of all, you have to create a video class and set all of its properties. In the video path property, input a full path to the video file you want to upload. Next, fill in the title, description, and create tags as a string array. Next, choose a category in the corresponding property. There is a lot of categories and you will have all the options to choose from. Then put one of the next values in privacy field, like public, unlisted or private. The documentation has info about what each of those are used for. Then instantiate a thumbnail class and specify a full path to thumbnail file. Next, we need to input the path to a secret JSON file, which you were supposed to download and save in a convenient folder. We'll need it for an authorization, as well as the name of your app, which you're registered in Google Cloud Console. Next, we need to input the channel's ID, to which we want to upload the video. To find your channel's ID, open your channel and look at the URL. This is how your channel ID should look like. Next, we have to create credential using fromSecret method and call the authorize method, after which we upload the video and thumbnail as a one method chain. After the method chain is done, we will receive the operation's results, and if the operation wasn't completely successfully, we'll get an error report telling us what exactly went wrong. As you can see, the YouTube must upload API is pretty easy to use and you can easily adapt it to the logic of your own application. I also want to tell you about some restrictions that you should know about. Otherwise, your video might not be uploaded. The title field should be over 100 symbols, including spaces. The description field shouldn't go over 5,000 symbols, including spaces. The tags field shouldn't go over 500 symbols, including spaces, but not including commas. The thumbnail image shouldn't be bigger than 2 megabytes. Since YouTube must upload API doesn't support some setting, such as video and thumbnail language, you can use the ability of setting default options for your videos. For that, go to YouTube Studio of your channel. Then press the Settings button. In the next menu, press Upload Defaults. Next, press the Advanced Settings. Here are the language and captions certifications, where you can specify video language and also title and description language. Congratulations! Now you can upload videos automatically to YouTube using YouTube Mass Uploader. If you liked this video, leave a like and subscribe to my channel and treat me a cup of coffee on my Patreon, link in the description. And I will make a new video for you. Good luck!